What is up guys, Wraec is here with a new video, and today we are finally going to upgrade my first hero to Paragon 2. It has taken way longer than I anticipated, mainly because, well, no longer really any pop-up packs at all. I think I haven't bought a pop-up pack other than the ones for like the new hero releases in probably, I'm not even sure, month 2? Like 2 months, might just be 2 months, because there really haven't been any, and we didn't do any real summoning videos outside of the raid up. So you can already see the first hero that we maxed is, or that we will upgrade to Paragon 2, is Arden. I already got the 46th copy, and it's pretty cool, because I quite recently used him in PvP again, built an Iron team. There were a lot of like those Talene teams, so that is pretty nice. And yeah, so this is the first Paragon hero that we are going to get, Paragon 2 hero, and we are going to try to do some extra summons, maybe get some more, maybe get close to another hero. But this is already pretty good. I like Arden, great hero to start with. And the upgrade itself doubles basically the Paragon benefits that we get, so it's a pretty substantial upgrade. Upgrade, energy regen reduction, energy on hit, debuff, focus, all of that. All of those stats are basically doubled, so that is a nice benefit. We get a nice stat increase. It's not really super huge. It's the same really as from Paragon, from like Supreme Plus to Paragon 1. Not too much, still a little bit, and especially useful on like PvP heroes because of those rivalry stats that are only active in PvP. And those stats, I mean, if you have like a Lily May or something and you want to really max out the damage, that can be interesting. Here it's mainly just fancy. And we got the yellow stone there, the Paragon 2 stone, so let's do that. Bam, Paragon 2, very nice. Next level, 68 copies, which is not too much of a problem, honestly. The main problem is 15 Paragon 2 heroes, so we need like another 14. It was 20 Paragon heroes to unlock Paragon 2. There is, by the way, this is how it looks if you have it in your inventory. A 20 Paragon 1 hero to unlock Paragon 2 was quite insane, I have to say. It took forever. It was only possible due to the huge summoning sessions we did at the beginning of the season, from all of those epic summon packs that we opened and used for like 180 summon videos or something like that. And that really ended up giving us all of the copies. But when we started the game, I'll be honest, I thought we would have a way easier time getting to Paragon 2, getting to Paragon 3, maybe even Paragon 4, because I remember first week, second week, third week, we saw people with Paragon 4. Mad if you ask me. I'm not even close, not even remotely. I would like to have it on Carolina as well, but we need 5 more copies of her, which is crazy. I think on some other heroes we are a little bit closer. I'm not exactly sure. Like, look at that. That doesn't even look good on any of those. Maybe Merrily. Merrily is honestly a good target. I kind of adjusted my list already a little bit, my wish list. Put some heroes back in there because, of course, we removed some of those when they hit Paragon, but now Merrily is back in there, Corin is back in there, we have Iron back in there, Carolina is back, Thorin is back, Ulmus definitely is in there, even though he's only on his way to Paragon, but I really want to upgrade him to Paragon as well. In terms of A tiers here, there's still not really much going on, and here, I mean, I still want to upgrade Seth, but ideally I probably should put Odie back in there as well. Let's just put Odie back in there. So let's just do some summons, I reckon. We have 40 more summons in here. We have 40 summons here. We're going to use those, see if we can get lucky, because I'm kind of hyped. I want to do some summons really today. That is really something I want to do today. We can't really use Stellar Crystals. I also have some Stellar Crystals. I was thinking about using those for this video as well, but then I thought, well, I have my Dionel at Mythic Plus, and upgrading him to Supreme Plus is 6 more copies, so yeah, kind of difficult considering, well, at the start of the next season we also expect another hero, and ideally I would kind of be prepared for that when this hero drops. First Estiel, let's go. Who's it going to be? I hope it's Iron. I take the Sorin A tier. Give me an Iron, please. Thank you, let's go. We take it. Okay, kind of need like 5 more, please. Can we get that? A little bit greedy. And as many Ulmus A tiers as we can. We also take Sorin, but Ulmus is more important. We need almost. Okay, double 80 after double 80 is not too bad. A lot of Soren apparently today. Okay, those were the base recruitments already. 39 more to go. I'm debating, by the way, a little bit on using this remaining rate up that we have here. Because now that we are, that we have our Paragon hero, we kind of have more options to get her. We can now get 20 copies from this. It's also upgraded once you get the next Paragon level. In general, if you don't know how this works, the highest tier of any other hero on your team dictates how many copies you can get. So you need a copy outside, a hero outside of those this rate up hero. So like if you have a Thorin at Supreme, then you can get 8 copies of Lily May here. If you have a Thorin at Paragon 2 or something, or any other hero, then it's 20. Many people get stuck because they summon for Lily May as their first hero and then they say, oh, I can't upgrade her any further because they don't really have other heroes. But now we could upgrade her and could get a few more copies and try to get her to Paragon 2 actually. She is at Paragon 1, but I mean, if we don't get lucky, it's super expensive and we are only at 14k gems, so this has me a little bit worried. But write down in the comments and tell me what you think I should do. Should I go for it? We have to adjust that, by the way. Definitely want to get Iron in there. Hewin is kind of, I'm not sure, really don't want to have her in there. Maybe we just really go Alsa, honestly. Florbel probably replaced to Ludovic. Smokey? I mean, Smokey? Do we really want to put Smokey in there? I don't see Smokey right now. I'll be honest, I mean, like, he's properly fine at the level he's at right now. So let's just go for Thorin. Let's just go for Thorin. I think that's a good setup for right now. Later on we will probably include Lily May, but that's something for the future. Let's hope, because we have a guaranteed summon coming up. Let's hope we get another Iron copy. Maybe 2 Iron copies. I take 2. I'm very open for this, I'll be honest. So let's go. Come on. Ooh, double S tier. Let's go. Starting with Omni Akon. Oh, we skip it. It will be so juicy. Bam. Let's go. Getting an Alsa, getting a Ludovic. Very nice. I take those both. Ludovic will be very great for maybe some Dream Realm action with Tulin, or a nice PvP team using him there. And Alsa, I just want to have a little bit of extra magic damage against bosses. Getting an Odie copy there. I take it. Very good. Can I get another double? Would be rather nice. At least we get an S tier. At least, I say, if it was something that is guaranteed. Okay, we get a Thorin there. Bit spread out all of that. So we're not really progressing too fast towards the next Paragon 2 hero. But I mean, S tier after S tier after S tier. Who am I to complain? So we're bound to get one summon without an S tier, but at least we get an Olmus here, so that's something, I guess. Next one, come on, give me another S tier. But the triple A tier. Yeah, those are really good. The epic summons are really good, but really in the game. Without the season start, you don't ever get to see them very easily, or get a lot of them very easily. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem. So basically, yeah, we're still super far off. For her, I mean, we need 6 copies. I got 6 copies within 100 summons once, but like in the... We probably have to calculate with needing like 240 summons to achieve that. Which is like 10 summons is 3000 gems, so it's 24 times 3000 gems, which is a little bit obscene. 72,000 gems. Or like copies from the trolley, or summons from the trolley. But even that, I mean, is there even a good option for that? Kind of crazy. We have 60 in here. Or 40 in here. This was even better, 40 in here. This is only capped on 1, so that's not really ideal, I would say. And I think I still have like all those growth bundles. Where is it even? The monthlies, I still have that pretty much capped, because we used that one time to gain gems for one of the earliest heroes. It's on 147 days, so not too much happening there. I'm not sure if we should do it. And how we should do it. Like, if you have a good idea, write it down in the comments and I'll think about it if we go for Lily May Paragon 2, because it's pretty cool. I'll tell you that, it's pretty cool at least. So, maybe, because the Arn is the only hero that we really got from this, maybe let's just go for a PvP match. I've recently used a bit of an interesting team. I mean, it's not too exciting, I would say, but I've quite some success with it after now some inactivity, some losses. I pretty much hunted for Talene teams and got myself a ton of points through that. So Talene teams were the target. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure now that we are back, people are a bit more careful and no longer use them. Now we see a lot of Diurnal teams. Those we can't beat with my strategy. Shrimp is of course a guild member. We could go for that, but he is of course countering with Lily May, which is a bit annoying for our team. I was really going for not Itachi because he was also there. I was going for some of the other teams. This is already Paragon 2 entirely. It's difficult. Who do we have? A lot of people now with Lily May on their team. Like, I mean, I understand it, especially in teams like this. We can try it one time. It makes it a lot more difficult if you want to go with the team that I use, like with an Iron team together with Olmos. It makes it a lot more difficult. I was running like a very, very offensive team here, and yeah, Iron sadly dead before we could even do anything. That is, of course, a bit of a problem there, because we are not really running anything in this situation that could counter it. And yeah, without Iron, basically no chance at it, and that is really the power of Lily May here. I was fighting endgame. He made sure that I don't do that again, because I was fighting him like the team that he used before was like pretty much the Talene team that was 100% vulnerable to the team that I used right here. And you can see it's just a very, very offensive CC Iron team that completely shuts down Talene instantly getting CC'd by Arden there, and Star Shard spell for some extra damage. You can see how quickly that took care of his team. It's like absolute madness, and it worked very consistent. You can see all of his heroes are higher upgrade than mine. Paragon 2 and Paragon 3 even in there, and the only hero that's really taking some damage is this Thorin, and I abused that like the bad person I probably am, and abused that to get a ton of points from him actually. And there was like even the daily reset in between it. I then went ahead and bought all extra attacks and attacked again. So I'm a bad person for that, I see that. Now though, I have to say, well, can't really go for against the Diurnal teams. Something like this is basically the same I used, just on higher upgrade levels, so this is like a little bit pointless. And then a lot of heroes now put Lily May in their team, so those aren't really vulnerable to those Iron teams as well. And against something like this, it just doesn't work. So this is a bit of a problem there. Every time you see Lily May, this team is basically no longer able to perform very well. This now seems to be everybody. I think I've pretty much established Lily May on this server. Oh, he doesn't have her. Let's go. But he's also a lot weaker than we are. So that is a little bit sad, but I mean, it's an interesting team after all. So let's just fight it and see what we can do there. Yeah, the thing is really, Lily May is a strong hero. She is countering. We are losing there against Scalita, I think. Was it? Nice. That was great. Oh my god, I love those random losses. Okay, yeah, like that hurts. But yes, Lily May is really like a huge asset and can really help countering such teams like I have. Paragon 2 really isn't a guarantee for you to win at all. So not really worthwhile, and that is something that I still found very confusing in this game. Like, they had those super waves that went for like Paragon 4, and when they were there, they noticed it was pointless in the end, and that I thought was like, it's like very weird. And so if you go into a game mode like Dream Realm, you hardly even notice that the people there have Paragon 3 or Paragon 4 heroes even. Like, I'm rank 2 consistently on my server. Sometimes it's rank 3, and there are a lot more people with higher really upgraded heroes than I have. We just saw them, and that's pretty crazy to me still. But still, we got our first Paragon hero. even though PvP is now immune to my team and I have to come up with something new. That was quite alright, quite the success streak with it. And other than that, I wish you guys a great day. I'll see us in the next one.